Recently, a friend was troubled by this passage in 1 Timothy 2. A woman should learn in quietness and full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. She must be quiet. And it ends with women being saved through childbearing. Wow. On the surface, it sounds like Paul is telling women to sit down, shut up, and just make babies. In today's world, that's explosive. But let's not rush to conclusions. Here's a quick, honest look at what's really going on. First, the big reality check. If Paul hated women in leadership, someone forgot to tell the early church. Romans 16 calls Junia an apostle. Phoebe was a deacon. Priscilla taught Apollos. Women like Euodia, Syntyche, Mary, Lydia, and Nympha hosted and led churches. Even Pliny the Younger tortured 2 female deaconesses because they were leaders. Women were active in teaching, prophesying, and pastoring from the very beginning. So Paul clearly wasn't issuing a universal ban. Now let's look at the passage, especially verses 13 to 15. Paul is correcting a specific heresy in Ephesus, home of the massive Artemis fertility cult. Some female converts were bringing goddess worship ideas into the church, that Eve was created first, that she wasn't deceived, and that women were the source of special revelation. Paul flips it. Adam was formed first, then Eve. Adam was not the one deceived, the woman was. He's not proving male superiority. He's correcting false teaching. And verse 15, women will be saved through the childbearing, most likely refers to the birth of Jesus, the promised seed who saves Eve and all of us. In a city obsessed with a virgin goddess who supposedly helped with birth but rejected motherhood, Paul says true salvation comes through Christ, not Artemis. Verses 11 and 12, let a woman learn quietly and submissively. I do not permit a woman to teach or authentine, domineer or usurp authority over a man. Quietly here means peaceful, non-disruptive learning, the same word Paul uses for everyone in the chapter. And authentine is a rare negative word meaning to dominate or seize power, not normal leadership. Paul is saying, stop the disruptive false teaching and power grabs by some former cult priestesses. Learn respectfully like everyone else. This is firefighting heresy and disorder, not a timeless rule against women teaching men. So, no, Paul wasn't a first-century Taliban. There's no blanket ban on women teaching, no declaration that women are inferior, and no idea that their only value is childbearing. This passage was written to a specific church in crisis. Understanding the context brings clarity instead of outrage, and it actually honors the many women leaders the New Testament celebrates. What do you think? Drop your thoughts below. Let's discuss with the same respect Paul was asking for.